Should they stay or should they go? The process of scrutinizing statues and monuments in the state capitol officially started today.
The House had its first task force meeting with historians and other experts. Capitol Bureau Chief Mark Maxwell is in Springfield tonight. Mark, several other states have started a similar process.
Paul, Arizona, Tennessee, Ohio, North Carolina are just a few states to start removing offensive statues from their state legislatures today. Illinois kicked off the process of reviewing which statues or monuments should stay here, which ones might come down. Republicans and Democrats on this task force are asking the question, are the people that we honored 100 years ago the same kinds of people that we might honor again today? Part of their goal was to lay out a sober process that takes a thorough, careful, and consistent look at each of the items hanging or elevated up in this building. And they want to install a strict set of parameters to vet the people that we honor in this way.
I would much prefer to do it through a venue like this, through the legislature, through a public, open forum where all sides are welcome to give their views and to see where we go on this, instead of having, mobs tearing down statues and things like this. I mean, we have to come up with a sober process to evaluate these folks.
I'm not interested in tearing down, but I am interested in removing certain statues.
That's House Democrat Mary Flowers. She's been in this building now longer than any of her other colleagues. And yes, she's looking for some of the former slave owners, for example, who have statues here. But she also listened to experts and academics during this task force today who said, look not just at the character of the person, but also at the idea around why they were special. Why did the statue go up in the first place, and what were they thinking? One example of that interesting idea was one of the statues behind me here. Former House Speaker David Shanahan served 42 years. The reason they put his statue up was that longevity. Of course, now former House Speaker Michael Madigan's 50 years outnumbered his tenure as the longest serving member of the legislature. Representative Mary Flowers suggested maybe his statue should come down. Would that mean Speaker Madigan's could go up in its place? An interesting question. Reporting here in Springfield, Mark Maxwell, WCIA3, your local news leader. Paul?
Certainly a lot of questions remain. I know you'll keep us up to date. Mark, thanks.